Howdy, everybody. Once again, coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's a cool barn back there. I'm gonna fix that roof up a little bit, but we're not here to look at a barn. What are we here for? Well, since we did our little pellet test yesterday, we're going to relive that test, and we're going to use this today. This is another, well, it used to be a Daisy 880. Just like yesterday's. Used to have been a Daisy 880. This was my first attempt at, let's say, customization. And it turned out pretty cool. I still love it. However, my idea for out here on the end was not successful. So, anyways, you got an A2 flash hider on it, and well, that's that. And I do like this scope more. This is a BSA Contender. It's a 4-16. Why do you need 16 zoomies? Well, I don't, but it is cool, man. It's got the zero stop on it. It's got parallax on it. It's got all the nifty gadgets and things on it. And it works just a little bit better than a $35 scope. Anyways, so let's go over the ammo one more time. Crosman Copper Magnum, 10.6 grains. I really had really high hopes for these things because the first time I shot them, they did really good. And then after that, well, we're going to see what they do in this rifle today. And then next, we'll just be using the old go-tos. Crosman Premier Hollow Points, 7.9 grains. And of course, we have to use the mystery pellets, which may be Gammo's Silent Cat. I'm not real sure. Cool thing is, it's a non-lead pellet. I have no idea what it's made out of, but yeah, they're kind of heavy. I want to say they're 8.5 or 8.6. I'm not real sure. I know they were heavier than the Premier. It's kind of cool. This pellet shape is exactly the same shape as this pellet. So why are you going to get that much different accuracy? Well, 10.6, 8.6. I guess in the pellet world, that's kind of heavy. We've got our 3 targets set up down range. See if I can get y'all to see this. There we go. And once again, we're just going to do groups of 3 shots each. And we're going to see what this little rifle's favorite food is this evening, or what it wants to eat. So, anyways, enough talking about everything. Get y'all chucked into the tripod, and we'll get this silly little show on the road. Hope everybody's having a great day. My day was not bad at all. Woke up to rain. Man, we've been needing some rain. Because it does not rain here nearly enough. It's kind of weird. When I first moved out here, it hadn't rained in 10 years. And after I got there, it still didn't rain for like a year or two. And then what was even funnier is that right after those 2 years, our little river over here flooded because it rained a bunch up north. And all that water came downstream, and it came out of its banks around here. I'm sure this is not the only place it came out of the banks, but this is the only place it affected us. So, but it really didn't affect anything. It just, it spilled over the banks a little bit. Didn't get into anybody's house. Everybody was really, really lucky. But man, we had a really nice full river for a while, man. It was beautiful. The water stayed in there until the next time it spilled over its banks again, which was, I think, the very next year it happened again. And wow, just to see that water, and then after the mass of it went through, man, we had a river. It was nice. It was a nice, gentle, man. It wasn't like rapids or anything. It was a nice, gentle little deal. And clear water, wow. You could look in there, man, with your little fishing pole, and you could see the fish and go zoom, bunk him right on the head to get him to bite. All right, well, I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but the first ones are going to be little copper magnums. See if I can get comfortable in this little way. Look at that. That was almost perfect right there, right out of the box. Sorry about this. Trying to get all set up. This will be my first shot of the day. Gotta remember how to relax. That's interesting. Man, another thing interesting is how much louder this pellet gun is compared to the other one. I still can't get over the noise reduction that I achieved out of just trying something. And especially up underneath this carport. I hope that if you didn't see yesterday's video, please go back and watch it, because it was not a bad one. And then you'll be able to hear the difference between this today and that yesterday, and how loud it is underneath the carport. Right. Well, our first shot was not bad by any means. Now, will it repeat itself? That's the issue. Or can I repeat myself? Okay. sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm working with a $35 BB gun. Man, they're capable of a lot. These little Daisy 880s. Wow. All right. Well, at least we're doing better than 6-inch groups. That's all I have to say. That was not bad for a nice big old heavy pellet. I want something that's going to go for a long distance and not veer off so bad from wind conditions or something. I'm looking for something that's. These Crossmen will make it out to 100. And so will the Silent Cat, but there's not really a group to mention. I mean, at 100, it's probably 10 inches. I don't know. I can't remember. We're going to get there. I did one. I just don't remember what the group was or if I even measured it. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, man. Something that I really like or enjoy about this scope is the reticle. I mean, it's very simple. But it doesn't have dots. It has little triangles, but it's got them both windage and elevation. Nothing up top, and just on the bottom, so that you can range better. And that comes in very handy, so that I can just sight it at my 40 or 50, and then I can start using the dots to go out to 100 and beyond. Well then, seems like this one is not enjoying these Crossmen so much. No mulligans, no do-overs. And I'm glad I'm doing this with this rifle. Because tomorrow, well, hopefully tomorrow, weather pending and all the things, we're going to do a head-to-head with both of the builds. And that'll be that'll be what give us all the information we need to know. Well, not really. Hell, one of these might be more accurate than the other at 20 yards, and then once you get out to 40, the whole world might change. So that's going to be interesting to see also. All right, mystery pellets. I do like these mystery pellets. Problem being, is the last time I was at Wally World, I did not see a tin that looked anything like this one. So, yeah. But I'm sure if I go online and I look at a picture, I ought to be able to tell if I'm getting the same one or not. These are interesting results. I don't want to say anything or get excited and have karma come back and get me. All right, let's go look. This is a surprise. I'm not going to go out there without this. Bring my fancy caliper with me. Let me fix this so y'all can see something. All right, look at that. Copper magnums. First shot was a bullseye. So that was fun to see. I was like, hey, look at that. And so what's our biggest group here? I'm going to call that 1.25 inches. So we're already where we were yesterday. And this is with the good, or the copper magnums, or whatever you want to call them. Let me try this again. Okay. I know it looks like it's a quarter here, but I think that it's 3/8. When in real life, what I'm looking at, I think it's 3/8. So I think we're gonna call that 1 3/8. And here's what worked yesterday, but not so much today. So that's I don't know what that is. We were 3 inches off the center, and our group is still not bad. We're 1.25 inches. So wow, okay. Just high and left. What did we say this was? 1 3/8. Yep. So I can't even fudge that. So wow, the Crossman actually did a little better. Man, but that one hit a bullseye. That did not. And I like the way this group looks a little bit better than that group. I don't know how to explain myself on that. Well, anyways, man, that's well, there you go. There's no lying. We just did this, and that's for real. Mystery pellets. Possibly Gammo Silent Cat. Look at that. Holy cow. That worked good. And this one, I think our biggest group here is, I'm going to call that 1 inch. So, yeah, man, there you go. Everything's nice and tight, wrapped around that bullseye just like it should be. So I don't know, man. That's good news. That's good news. So then what, tomorrow? Oh. So if tomorrow we do a head-to-head challenge from both the builds, do I use the ammo that worked best for the build, or use the same ammo for both builds? Y'all are gonna have to help me answer that one, because I don't know. I would go ahead and pick the best round for both of them. That's what they like, and well, that's what they're more accurate with, and then we can get down to some real accuracy. Because I guess I would like to find a pellet for the rifle and continue to shoot it if at all possible. You know, if I'm just gonna plink or something, you know, when it doesn't matter, you can cram anything. I can shoot BBs. But if I want it to matter, well, why wouldn't you just use what it likes? You already know it doesn't like the other one, so there's no sense in that. But I guess my deal is one's way heavier than the, or one's just a little heavier than the other one. Because that's right, the copper magnums have not been getting the best. Okay, y'all tell me. Let's do this one more time. I'll ask question. I don't know how to answer it. Crossman copper magnums, 1 3/8, with one in the bullseye. Crossman Premier hollow points, nowhere near the bullseye, but 1 1/4 inch group. Which one of those is the actual winner? Wow, let's see. The bullseye counts for something, but I think that rifle is not even The Crossman may be better because the rifle is sighted at 40 or 50 yards. So now which one's more accurate? Anyway, you'll have a great evening. We love you. Stay safe. And we'll see y'all soon. Good night, y'all.